For intake, how they asked him, what's the end of it?
Okay, let's see here. Mr. Blackman, I think your client is in custody in Eaton County.
Eaton County, she had I did not represent her, Judge, but she had a probation violation in the circuit court. Got 180 days. Not sure how many days, but she's in there, I believe, at least another 45.
Oh, I thought they said it should be out the 18th.
18th
of this month.
Oh, really? Okay, then I stand corrected, Judge. That reason.
Yeah, so we don't even have any dates available before she gets out, so we won't rid her. We'll just reset it and we can make sure she knows of the date.
July 23rd.
July 23rd at 10:30.
July 23rd, Your Honor?
Yes.
Thank you.
No problem. Who's representing Mr. Speed? Okay, you ready to proceed?
Yes, we're ready.
Are we having a hearing on that?
No, it's going to be.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Hakeem Speed, trial number 23-03228, counsel appearance.
Abigail Wilson for the people.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Mr. Speed.
Mr. Speed, can you hear us? Can you hear us, Mr. Speed?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Okay, today's the date that was set for a hearing for probation violation. Let's see. You were previously arraigned on the violation that alleges that you failed to report to probation for your orders appointment back on May 14th, 2024. It said that the officer, Jody Bayless, spoke with defendant on May 20th and rescheduled that appointment for May 30th. Defendant again failed to appear for the second rescheduled orders appointment on May 30th. So you were advised of your rights, including your right to have a contested hearing. The counsel, you said he wants to waive that hearing.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that correct, Mr. Speed? You want to waive your contested hearing? Your voice is not picking up volume for some
Yes,
reason.
Your Honor.
Okay, please raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give us the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Anybody threatening you to give up your right to a hearing?
No, Your Honor.
Any promises being made to you in exchange for a guilty plea to the violations?
You responded, but it didn't pick up.
Again, the volume is not picking up.
No.
Okay. As to the violations that the court just read, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Actual basis, counsel.
Mr. Speed, is it true that you were placed on a term of probation by this court in April of this year?
Yes.
And as part of that probation, is it true that you were required to report to the probation department to receive your initial orders.
Yes.
Is it true that you missed the first appointment on May 14th? You did not appear for that appointment?
Yes.
True that was rescheduled for May 30th and that you also failed to appear for that appointment?
Yes.
Thank you. I believe that's factual basis.
We're satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea. I find your plea to be made freely, voluntarily, and intelligently. It states here that the recommendation is to terminate the probation status, impose jail time at the court's discretion. It says the defendant's overall attitude was poor, overall progress was poor, and acceptance of responsibility is poor. The probation officer stated that they spoke with the defendant multiple times over the phone, advising him to come in. The defendant continues to state he's figuring things out and doesn't need probation or the court to help him. Defendant shows no want to completing probation. Counsel, you can make allocution.
Your Honor, to speak with Mr. Speed, I think he admittedly certainly did not do the minimum requirement of reporting to begin his probation. Admittedly, has some substance abuse issues that he needs to work through. That, and he reports that he has been accepted into Rise Residential, and they told him they can take him on June 17th. I'm sorry. My request would simply be that whether his probation continues or is terminated, he be given leave to enter into that treatment, because I think that is very important. Certainly improve his outcomes going forward. Also will note that he has a pending felony case, which is set for preliminary exam on July 12th, and it's currently being held on bond in that case as well.
Mr. Speed, you need to stand up and move your arms because it has to pick up motion. Thank you. Okay, I'm reviewing the file, and the pattern and history from the beginning of this file up to now. The court went out on a limb, giving him the benefit of the doubt as it relates to the opportunity to do a term of probation based on the recommendation of the assessment, which is that he does have a substance abuse issue that needs to be addressed. And this is a matter of the use of controlled substance. However, he's not only in his words, but in his deeds indicated to the court that he is not interested in completing the term of or the conditions of probation. So the court will sentence him to 93 days in Lincoln County Jail. There will be no credit given for any remands for violations of his previous bond conditions. He can be released. directly into inpatient treatment. If he does not successfully complete this treatment, he must return to the custody of the Ingham County Jail to complete the 93 days. Any additional matters for the record?
I might have missed it, Your Honor, but are we terminating probation or just doing the 93 days?
His probation is terminated.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're all set.
It looks like he has a
Mr. Riley. Look, you have Mr. Raleigh come back. Your client has his hands raised. But it's muted. Let me see if I can unmute it. The jail is muted, sir. I don't know if you have to get a deputy to unmute so you can ask your question. Who's on the Galaxy S9?
Louis Figueroa.
That is my client.
Okay, Mr.
Is it still
Speed,
muted?
did you have a, yes, do you have a question?
Yes, I was wondering, because, my band opens up at Rise on the 17th. Will I be able to get released to Rise? Is that what you said? It was choppy, I didn't hear
Yes, you'll be able to be released to Rise.
it. Okay, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set, sir.
Okay. You good? Yeah. All set? Yeah.
Okay, let's see, is Nathaniel Cox here? On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Nathaniel David Cox, file number 24-01550, council appearance. I'm sorry, who's here? Who's Nathaniel? Who are you?
And my employer.
Today's the date and the time that was set for a pretrial. Do you have an attorney?
I do not.
You do not. Have you spoken to the prosecutor on this matter?
I have not.
No, we've not.
So you understand your right to be represented by an attorney in this matter?
Yes.
And you want to waive that right?
Yes.
It did say that you requested court-appointed counsel, so I'm assuming you were denied. Is that accurate?
Correct.
And you did not want to appeal the denial?
I didn't catch it in time.
I'm sorry?
I didn't catch it in time.
You still have time. It's up to you. If you want to appeal the denial and show information that may change your decision, or hire an attorney at your own expense, or you can represent yourself. It's up to you, though.
Just to myself.
And you need to speak to the prosecutor then privately, okay? The record on that.
Oh, yeah.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Takesha Culberson, file number 23-02087. Is she here?
She has not checked in.
I think she's already in warrant status. Is that correct? On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Linda Evans. File number 24-01768. council appearance.
Abigail Wilson for the people.
Is Linda Evans here? Who's her attorney? Mr. Raleigh?
Want me to grab him?
She can grab him. Council appearance. Mr. Raleigh.
Assistant Public Defender Jacob Raleigh, Your Honor.
Okay, this is the date and time set for Ms. Evans, a pretrial for assault and battery. Is there an offer?
Not at this time, Your Honor. I believe we're gonna leave this set for a final pretrial and corresponding jury trial.
It is our intention to.
Give me just- Okay. When is the final pretrial? And the jury trial. Okay, final pretrial, August 6th, 8 o'clock in the morning in person at the court. Jury trial is gonna be September 3rd, also in person at the court at 8 o'clock in the morning. Do you have any questions today?
No.
We'll get you a copy of your notice to appear. Any additional matters for the record?
After the people, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you.
On the record in the matter, the people of the state of Michigan versus James Frederick Merrill, file number 23-03473. Council appearance.
Have to do this with people.
James Merrill present. So
Defense.
it's only regularly consistent with the this morning, I guess. I don't see that he has an attorney. Back on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Nathaniel Cox, file number 24-01550. Council, was there an offer?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Cox has showed me a corrected registration, so we will be dismissing for compliance. It's now registered under the correct type as a commercial vehicle.
Motion to dismiss is granted. You're all set. No. Natalie Opier,
I believe that's who Mr. Riley was talking to
Yes.
in the hallway.
on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Stephen Robbins, file numbers 24-01609 and 24-01610. Council appearance.
Abigail Wilson for the people.
Sean Campbell, on behalf of Mr. Robbins. Mr. Robbins.
This date set for pre-trials. I have one dog at large and one malicious destruction of a property dog. How are we proceeding on this?
Thank you, Your Honor. I don't believe we've had contact with the victim of the malicious destruction of property, so I believe we're going to ask for this to be set for a final pre-trial and corresponding jury trial.
Pre-trial. Shall be August 6th at 8 a.m. Does that work for you, sir?
Yes.
If they're in person. September 3rd at 8 a.m. is the jury trial date at this time. Any additional matters for the record?
Not for the people, Your Honor, thank you.
Just that, Your Honor, I've asked for a discovery on this back in May, and I haven't received
Why did you demand your discovery?
through police reports at England.org. Followed up with the discovery unit.
I don't have an appearance in the file. I can follow up with the police report and see if they have it.
What was your name again, counsel?
My name's Sean Campbell.
Got one for the court, so, let's see. We'll make sure they get a copy of your appearance if they can't locate it. I think that's what the whole up is. And then, hopefully by then you'll have your discovery. Any additional matter for today's record?
No.
Thank you. Record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Natalie Ott, file number 23-01156. Counsel appearance.
Abigail Wilson for the people.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Ms.
Okay, today was the date set for a bond show cause. Previously. Ms. Ott back in August 2023, so almost a year ago. She pled guilty to a bond violation. And I extended her probation 3 months. She was supposed to comply with the substance abuse assessment within 30 days. Or she would do 30 days in Ingham County Jail. Set the matter for a hearing on October 16, 2023. She failed to appear. I don't have any indication that she complied.
I don't.
Mr. Rowley. My records show that she failed to show to EverHealth on October 1st, 2023. That she failed to show on September 24th, 2023. She failed to show September 17th, 2023. September 11th, 2023, she appeared, tested positive for methamphetamine and amphetamine. August 31st, 2 days after the extension of her probation, she tested positive for THC and methamphetamine. Where have you been, ma'am?
I just found this.
Where were you been on this file? What do you mean? What do I mean? Do you recall that you had a probation violation?
Yeah.
I extended your probation. You were supposed to comply with the substance abuse assessment,
I got the substance use assessment.
right? And you were supposed to comply, but you instead had further violations and failed to appear in court, right? Where have you been since then?
I was just afraid, but running for my problems and solving.
And then you failed to appear for your delayed sentencing, so she's remanded to Ingham County Jail for 30 days. Reaching is discharged. You're all set.
Your Honor, was this a Haida case?
I have no information
Oh,
on
if she
this.
wasn't sentenced, then we're gonna put in, so
Program.
I withdraw, sorry.
You need to speak to Mr. Figueroa.
I do, Your Honor.
You need what? Jail sheet? Just have one more, just Figueroa. Okay, on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Luis Figueroa and file number 24-01591, council appearance.
Pastor Jacobs for the people.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Mr. Figueroa.
Okay, today's the date that's set for pre-trial, and this is for a assault and battery. How are we proceeding?
Yes, Your Honor, I was able to speak with the victim and we are prepared to offer that the defendant plead to the count of domestic violence with no objection to 769 4A status.
Your Honor, after speaking with my client, he requesting final pretrial and trial dates on this.
Final pre-trial. August 6th. September 5th. Okay, Mr. Figueroa, your final pretrial will be in person at the court on August 6th at 8 a.m. And then your jury trial, September 3rd, in person, August 6th at 8 a.m., okay?
Okay, sounds good.
No problem. You have any questions for the court?
Oh, no, I don't.
Okay, any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you, you're all set.
Okay, I'm all set now.